willing to do to open for her. And, that was like a powerful pause. That was like, we're supposed to be like, of course, Latif. I would be honored. The cancer piece, you know this piece? The survivor piece. Okay. So, I'm going to call Thomas up here, and he said something really sweet about me last night, so I have to return the favor because that's what we do. We pay it back and forward and sideways and everything else. So, I'm going to call this brother up here. His name is Thomas, and he is the host on Wednesdays at 1917 American Bistro. And it would have been really dope if I like sang it how you do it, but I wouldn't sound right, so I'm not going to mess with that. So give it up for him. He is a wonderful, he has a beautiful singing voice, and he does beautiful poetry. So y'all, give it up for Thomas. Woo!
You better not come around me before too long. Every day we deal with the remains of a stolen legacy. The ski mask that you wear is symbolic. A veil of ignorance, and the cold steel that you grip pointing at me is but a crutch for your inadequacies as an individual. And this robbery is but an act of savage desperation. I understand that your spirit has been damaged, and your way of coping with it is to harden your heart, so it's no wonder it is encased in cement. You have ingested lies and misinformation so long. Your blood is now poisonous. Any contact could cause an infection. The fluid that leaks from any laceration could burn a hole in the ground. You have become alien to your true self. Emerged from the belly of a beast that only knows how to devour. It grinds our bones to make its bread. It dines off of the lifeless, trying to convince you have less life, never learning the lessons of life or what it is to be blessed in life, and now you're lifeless, and your only response is that's life. Well, that's a lie, because you can't sustain life when you feed off of death. So I am here to dispense truth, and truth begets light, and light begets life. And I'll offer you this. You are God by nature, mind raised in hatred, and I just want to show you love. Not love like green grass and bunny rabbits and daffodils, but love like respect, dignity, honor, and knowledge. And your first act of accessing your God power is to put down the gun. Allow me to break down your cerebral firewall and inject a serum of healing that'll act as a sledgehammer to that concrete case behind your rib cage. I saw my sister, she did me wrong. I had a smile up on my face, but hers was so cold. I said, sister, please don't go. I'm just trying to say hello. She said, you better not come around me before too long. Every day we deal with the remains of a stolen legacy. After all she's endured, trust is now the devil's language. Satanic speak of beguilement. Vile and unspeakable agendas hidden behind well-spoken sentences. Her inability to discern has made her a victim of poor decisions, now distorting her perception of reality. She's unhappy. She wants something different and better, but doesn't quite know what it is, and it will take the strength of 1,000 armies just for her to crack a smile. Caring and joy and peace, all are evil words to her, and her only way of coping with it is to harden her heart, so it's no wonder it is encased in cement. Repeated rhetorical remedies remain ridiculous rituals. Her mother always says, trust in the Lord, but how can she believe her when even her mother speaks from behind black eyes and swollen and bloody lips and tears that could overflow the Detroit River? What kind of Lord would allow this kind of atrocity? The truth is, all along, it was the devil that taught us about God. He stole our legacy, and we are now the sediment of this life, and she will cry out to a God that will never hear her. So I am here to dispense truth. And truth begets light, and light begets life. And I offer you this. Sister, you are God by nature. Mine raised in hatred, and I just want to show you love. Not love like rainbows and roses and cotton candy, but love like sincerity, trust, honor, and wisdom. And all I ask is that you look within for that which you are looking out for. Access your God power because it's in there. Can you hear the cries from heaven up above? Looking down upon this world of dying love. Open up your heart, hurry, don't delay. Before the chance to save the world is gone away. I asked my Father, Lord, what's wrong? Through his tears I heard him say, son, be strong. 'Cause the world I'm trying to save done turned me away. But they better come round my way before too long. Thank you. This next piece, I actually wrote about a smile of a friend of mine's. She's dressed in white, shining so bright. Well, when you go, better when you do. You'll see the brown-eyed girl who changed my world for good. It plays tug-of-war against the sun with my heartstrings. There will be no victors, only the spoils of a blissful aftermath. Its undeniable beauty whose arms that reached across the heavens. It is proof of God's love. It pulls me across the middle passage, fully aware of what lies beneath. It is a beacon that beckons me to remember Africa's greatness. Men have spent their whole lives thinking that only the greatness was in the ground because they never bothered to look up. It has a language with the stars, and they will align once commanded. If I gave it a name, those same stars will shape, clouds will form, winds will speak, mountains will be raised beneath its feet. Whatever has wings, let them fly and spell its name across the sky and pay homage. Mirrors will refuse to reflect out of their own envy. But I am a willing participant in its hypnosis. It strengthens my weakness. It douses my fear. It fills a void that would have remained empty indefinitely. Simply beautiful. Because it is her smile. Walls made from sand, and tassels hang from castles and camels and real caravans. Lentils and rice, seasoned with spice. Well, when you go, better when you do. You'll see a brown-eyed girl who changed my world for good. Her hands strokes the drums. They play so fast I can't find the one. She sings to me each night, dressed in white, shining so bright. Well, when you go, better when you do. You'll see a brown-eyed girl who changed my world.